Minority groups, even beyond the structural racism in society, experience worse outcomes and even direct discrimination from councils in regard to their access to housing. Will the Secretary of State commit to writing a formal written response to me on the recommendations in those reports in that aspect?
Create a voiceover using your own voice. Customize with AI to fit any story. And connect with your audience at scale. Try Voices now.
Well, my honourable friend raises a matter that I know will be a concern to honourable members across the House, Mr Speaker. It is precisely to protect residential freeholders in Heatherset and other freeholder estates across the country from unfair charges that we will consult in the near future on how we implement the consumer protection provisions in the Leasehold and Freehold Reform Act 2024 relating to the payment of estate management charges.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. And on that note, many of my constituents living on new freehold developments, such as Mortimer Park and Driffield, would like to see residents given the power to strip those unaccountable estate management firms of their responsibility for shared space and let the local authority adopt that land. Is it the government's intention to legislate to make that possible?
Well, the honourable gentleman draws the House's attention to a really important point when it comes to freehold estates, Mr Speaker, and I direct his attention to the CMA's report on the matter if he wants to read further. There is a problem here, Mr Speaker, that too many amenities and infrastructure aren't being delivered to common adoptable standards, and therefore many local authorities rightly say that they don't expect to pick up the tab for bringing those amenities up to the relevant standard and then maintaining them. We've got to tackle both issues as we look to end the prevalence of these freehold estate arrangements going forward.
Lady Riddle-Carpenter.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. In Suffolk Coastal, the housing crisis is no less severe than other rural areas across the country. Constituents of mine are keen to see that future development builds in for nature. I wonder if the Minister will be able to comment on what plans the Government has to make sure that we do build in for nature, and specifically if he'll comment on the prospect of Swift bricks and if there's appetite for support. Thank you.
Minister.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. While Swift brick coverage is increasing, we do want to drive up Swift brick installation. As I made clear at report stage of the Planning Infrastructure Bill, we're considering using a new suite of national policies for decision-making to require Swift bricks to be incorporated into new buildings unless there are compelling reasons that preclude their use or that would make them ineffective.
Lewis Cocky.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. Outline what new planning powers that could be provided to local councils to ensure my local communities in Broxbourne can say no to houses of multiple occupancy or HMOs where they are not wanted.
Minister.
Well, the honourable gentleman, who I've got great affection for, as it happens, Mr Speaker, as we go through a tenure.
Say no to houses of multiple occupancy or HMOs where they are not wanted.
Minister.
Well, the honourable gentleman, who I've got great affection for, as it happens, Mr Speaker, as we go through a tenure, and is a highly experienced former councillor will know that local authorities already have Article 4 powers. But if he has evidence that those Article 4 powers are not proving effective, I'd really like to have more information on that particular subject.
See you about it. Sally Jameson.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. In light of the Government's determination to bring prosperity to coalfield communities like Doncaster, does the Minister share my desire for the fast delivery of the Coalfield Regeneration Trust industrial projects, and also the importance of transferring any potential funds directly to the CRT so as not to delay any delivery with bureaucratic processes and bidding?
Minister.
Well, this Government is committed to investing in coalfield communities. I was very pleased to meet my honourable friend and Mayor Ros Jones to talk about their exciting plans that we're investing in Doncaster. We're looking very, very closely at what the Coalfield Regeneration Trust has sent to us. It is, of course, a great legacy of the previous Labour Government. We're committed to working with them, and as I say, we're looking very closely at what they've sent.
Beggar Mahindra.